Hi guys, today is day 2 of my personal 18 days video challenge. I am challenging myself to make a live video every day for 18 days starting from yesterday. Yesterday I said that would be one per day until the live class, my live class, Learn French Fast with a Foolproof Formula, which is on the 23rd, so that would be 11 days. And I forgot to specify that after that I will spend another week and every day I will answer a frequently asked French learning question that I won't have time to answer on the live class. But the core, the big part of this training is the live class, and if you haven't signed up yet, I have put the link in the description so you can just go and grab your seat. I am changing things up a little bit for these videos because yesterday I was live on my page frenchfluency.net, facebook/frenchfluency.net, and the reach was really not great. I was like, oh my god, is it possible that Facebook has again lowered the reach of pages? How like page is completely dead by now. So I thought, okay, I will change that. I will go live on my own timeline and then share it on the page rather than the other way around. Regardless, if you catch this live video after it is over, you can still react and comment. If you have questions, please ask them. Please say hi in the comment. Please ask your questions. I will come back and answer you. So if you don't catch me live, no worries. I will always be here to answer your questions, even if it's in the comment after the live. Phew, that was a lot of housekeeping. Hey, I even forgot something. So if you can't catch me on Facebook, it will always be reposted on my new IGTV channel, which you can find on Instagram, and also on my YouTube channel. It's just my name, Angel Preto, on YouTube. So you should be able to access these videos regardless of what Facebook decides to do with it, which makes me really happy because it is very important for me that I get to share these ideas with you guys. These ideas are really, really important, and if you master them, you will be able to learn French, and it will be fast, easy, and fun. And today, we have a really important topic. The quote of today, as I have posted it on Instagram, maybe some of you have seen it already, and my phone has shut down. So yes, the quote of today is, "The secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure, use you." It's from Tony Robbins. In this quote, there is a huge lot to unpack. So much, in fact, that this quote summarizes the entire part 1 of the upcoming live class. So the live class, there will be 3 parts. It's 3 keys that you need to master to make French learning fast, easy, and fun. And part 1 is the complete unpacking of this quote and how you can use this to your advantage. I have written the outline for the live class of this part, and it's already 3 pages long. So in this video, I will try to give you the gist of it in just 5 minutes. It's a challenge per se. So let me check my notes for a second. Yes, I get it. Learn how to use pain and pleasure rather than have pain and pleasure use you. This suggests that if you haven't learned it yet, right now you have pain and pleasure using you. And that doesn't sound good. That sounds annoying. What does that mean in the first place? So in this quote, what Tony Robbins is referring to is the workings of our brain, the most deepest layer of our brain. If you know about a little bit about the evolution of the brain, we have a very core which is in common with reptiles and birds and all sorts of animals, and then we have the biggest layers, and the newest layer is that of our consciousness, in which we have tons and tons of different feelings like satisfaction and appreciation and guilt and shame and all sorts of human feelings. But at its core, the most limbic, we sometimes call this the limbic part of the brain, it only knows two things. It's very binary, it's very black and white. There is just pain and pleasure, and every emotion or feelings that you might have is part of one of those categories. And how the brain works fundamentally is by sticking everything into one of these categories. So no matter how much we educate ourselves and we become very sophisticated and very civilized and we strive to have nuanced judgment as working functional adults, at its core there is a part of our brain which is always sticking things in one of those two categories. And guess what? Everything that's stuck in the category pain, our subconscious is going to do everything it can to avoid interacting with those. And everything that is stuck in the category pleasure, our subconscious is going to do everything it can to get more of it. So here's my question. Where is French and French learning stuck for you? Well, is it stuck in the category pain, or is it stuck in the category pleasure? I'm not referring to what you think cerebrally in like the very most highest thoughts that you might have. I'm referring to the most deepest, most unknown, most subconscious layers. This is not easy to access because it might be from a really, really early time in your life. So if you have had bad experiences with French or with learning, then you might have an association of French learning, of learning and of French to pain. And this is really hard to fight. Why should you care? Well, research has found, and researchers are not really agreeing on the percentage, but they say that more or less 85% of what you do is subconscious. Some say 80, some say 90, it depends, but the bottom line is the subconscious part of what you do is overwhelmingly majoritaire. It's like the overwhelming majority of what you do is subconscious. So if you try to do something subconsciously, like learning French, and your subconscious does not want that because it has associated it with pain, it's not going to happen. It's 85% against 15%. You don't have a chance. So now that we know that, how do we turn this around? Because I didn't come here to tell you that, well, it's not going to work. So the good news is you can totally do something against that. You can reprogram how you feel about French learning. You can even reprogram how your deepest subconscious feel about French learning. And this is something that I will share in the masterclass. So as I told you, it's 3 pages. There is also an exercise. There will be a workbook. I am currently organizing that for you. I can't possibly explain all of that in this video. You got the gist of it. If you have any question or comment, will be really happy to answer those questions and comments later. And yes, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back tomorrow. Goodbye.